Okay, so I'm gonna mow the grass. Got lots of things to do with this thing, but today I need to get some grass cut. So I'm gonna mow the grass for the first time with the brand new Kubota. So I need to, you don't have to. I'm gonna take the loader off just so that the weight of the machine is more balanced. I don't really need the loader, not for mowing the grass. So I'm gonna take it off. In future videos, I'm going to go in more depth on how to take the loader off, but for today, I'm just going to kind of do it and show you. But then I'm going to cut the grass for the first time ever and stretch this baby's legs. I need to kind of play with the height adjustment and see where I need to be cutting so that it's good for my yard, and just do all that. So I'm going to take it slow, probably test out the four-wheel drive a little bit in the field down there where it's a little bit soggy, and then come along with me, guys. So I did this when the Kubota tech showed me how, but for the first time or two it's going to take me a little bit to kind of get my bearings. You are able to take this entire loader off, and I'll show you, without getting out of this seat, so that should be pretty neat. Not too bad for my first time. I had to get used to the controls a little bit. All this is new to me. It's my first tractor, so you know, I'll admit I don't know everything. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on how to do it, and I think they probably paid off. I also did this with the tech at the store yesterday, so he made sure I was good before I left. And you know, I don't think it was perfect, but came out just fine. I want to say, you know, I got the loader off pretty quick. So now we're gonna drive down and get to mowing. These tags, as you can see, here's one. I'm gonna be taking them off. They're just stock tags. So when this stuff is sitting in the warehouse, they can keep track of what gets bought and how much stuff they have. But I'll be taking them off. There's one on the deck too, because this is 3 pieces: the mower, the loader, and then the mid-mount mower. All right, guys. Okay, we're down here in the field. I had to avoid this area a lot throughout the year so far. It gets super wet down here. There's water that comes up out of the ground, and I'll be getting rid of all this. That's another reason why the tractor is going to come in handy. But it comes out of the ground and it just gets very, very soupy. And you can see here, like this stuff right here. There's another. That's like a place where I got the tractor stuck last time. The Simplicity rod one. There's another place where I got the tractor stuck. So with very minimal effort, I got this 4-wheel drive beast back here. I'm not saying it can't get stuck, but let's just hope it doesn't, because of its weight, I don't want to have to get my truck to go get it out. But there's another spot down here. I'm gonna creep up on the line close to it, but I'm not gonna go into it today. I'm just gonna mow the rest of this field that's pretty much dry. Getting into this area was the difficult part, and I've done that. So I'm gonna now play around with the mower, make sure height adjustments are good, and I can you know, mow at a certain height, and figure out all the controls, and that should be it. Okay guys, first thing I want to explain is this is by no means a comparison to the Simplicity Broadmoor. These two are not the same machine. This thing does not cut like the Simplicity Broadmoor. This is a, even though it's a finish mower, and it's not a bad cut, it's just certainly not sharp and crisp like the Simplicity. I do want to say that the Simplicity is not getting in here. It is in no way, shape, or form coming in here. Now this field doesn't get wet all the time. I've been in here with the Broadmoor countless times, but we don't have as much rain every year like we did this year. And I will be taking care of this area as far as drainage. Wait till you see what I have planned. But there's no way for the Simplicity to get back here and maneuver around like this thing can and did. Because there was at times this thing struggled. It's just very, very soupy back here. And I avoided a lot of these areas as soon as they started to sink in and stuff. I just kind of turned out of it just to save the machine, as far as like I didn't want to have to recover it. But I was able to get a majority of this cut. I'll come in here with the weed whacker and get the rest. But you know, if I had a vent track or something, be no problem. This area would be toast. But I still got some area to cut here. See, what happens is we got water that comes out of the ground, and a lot of it comes out of the ground right here. But like I said, the last 2 to 3 years, I cut all this with the Simplicity. I was able to get in here because this is all dried up. We just had a lot of rain. But the Kubota was able to pick up the slack. I'm going to continue mowing, and then she is going to earn herself a bath. But in the meantime, guys, leave a like on this video, comment in the comment section. Stay tuned for more Kubota tractor videos. Very small town around here, everybody knows everybody. But stay tuned for more tractor videos. And until then, this is Josh from the 570. We'll see you next time.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.